Alright, just getting started here. And I'm going to fire up YouTube so I can look at comments there. Alright. Scott Kroom is here. Welcome. Let's see. And Ed Fern's on YouTube. Hi. Thanks for the likes there, Scott. Hey, Danielle. How's it going? VTG Dallas. Haven't seen you in a while. Garden Genesis. Wow, I'm seeing my old kind of Tuesday night crew here. Awesome. UA, Green Girl, Ben Dover, Ed Fern. What is up, guys? How is it going? Thanks for the likes there. Plant-Based Gigi and El Vegano Cordobes. Cool name there. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me. I'm streaming both on YouNow and YouTube. I'm technically on YouNow right now, so you probably might see the YouNow logo watermark, but I am keeping my iPhone open so I can see the YouTube comments as well. So if you want to get in my face, come over to YouNow because I'm looking at my computer, but I am grabbing my cell phone periodically or more than that and just like, you know, seeing what you guys are saying here. Cool. You're just watching my debunking UV. I won't even mention whose name that is. Hey, Garden Genesis, haven't seen you and others in a while. Cool. Gosh, Scott AC, can we insist that you always wear that hat you are wearing in the Love Spirals Twitter pic? Wow. What image is that, Scott? God, I don't know what you're talking about there. Cool. Hey, Blue Horizon, and thanks for inviting fans, Garden Genesis. Let's see what's going on YouTube here. Wow, it's almost 11:30, Danielle. Yeah, I know it's you're probably in the East Coast right now. I'm a little guilty. I'm watching an awesome tennis match too. I just saw the most awesome third set tiebreak with Roger Federer and Juan Martín del Potro, two of my favorite tennis players, bar none. So I'm having a joy here. But just started the fourth set, so I thought I'd come on. They're going to 5 sets. Roger's not going to lose tonight, so they're going to be playing another hour or two probably. So let's see, the Pure Study. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on it. It's just like, it's not really one study, it's 3 studies. Just one of the 3 studies is the one that's getting picked up on the news. Yeah, eating saturated fat is great for you. They're not talking about the other study that talks about the fruits and carbs. So anyway, I'm going to get on that. I've been busy the past few days. I had to take my car in today. Car trouble. Yesterday I was dealing with hard drive trouble. So I've been like in fix-it mode for the past 2 days. Yeah, Delpo is a beast. He's up 2 sets to 1 right now over the great Roger Federer. So I'm telling you, it's going to go 5 sets, and Federer should win. But if Del Potro wins too, awesome. This is a rare match where I tell you, I love both these players. They're both, you know, just top-notch athletes, top-notch human beings. You know, I would just hang out and chill with either of those guys. You know, and you know, they're just awesome dudes. Anyway. Penny Tar asks, are we going to get more of the Keep It Carb t-shirts of ours? Yes. We've just been busy, and Angie and I both agree we want to make some more. And we're going to bring them back in a different color, maybe a different style too. We had the black shirts with the white ink, kind of like this monkey business one, which is not one of ours. It's on Solid Threads. Go there, use our code HAPPYVEGAN, I think it is, on solidthreads.com. You can get discounts on their shirts. But yeah, we're planning to bring that back for sure. No, the score is not love, Garden Genesis. Delpo's up 2 sets to 1, 2-2 in the 4th set, and oh crap, Roger Federer might get broke here. It's 30-40. Let me see what goes on here. He's serving. Delpo does a nice return to the Federer backhand. Delpo does another one. Oh, cross court inside out forehand Federer, and Federer down the line gets the deuce. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I know how tennis works. Anyway, cool, Larissa. I'm glad you like these live, chill video sessions. Cool. Hey, Clemmy Cat. Cool. I'm glad I'm helping you out, Inez. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Cool. Hey, Delinda. How you doing there? See her coming there on her lap. I see a little frustrated or something. Yeah, Solid Threads. That's where I have my shirt that says That's Bananas. I But yeah. Newly awakened says you're doing great with weight loss finally after 3 years of high carb, low fat vegan, eating whole foods and eating intuitively, cutting back on yield portion sizes. Yeah, I like to tell people that weight loss on the kind of way we eat, it's kind of a mixed bag. For some people, it happens quickly, safely, healthily. You know, it takes more time. You know, so I'm not sure why that is, but I kind of know because we're not preaching like some kind of weight loss program, you know, it's like Weight Watchers, and like just eating right, eating healthy. So, yeah, for some people, if they're overweight, you know, it takes a little bit longer. Some people have it quicker. So, yeah, cool. I'm glad you're experiencing something. Meaning, it sounds like you have something to lose. Is it a bad connection? You know, I have a great connection actually. So if there's a bad connection, I'm going to blame it on YouNow. Somehow maybe the stream coming from YouNow over to YouTube isn't that good, so I apologize. But I tell you, when I'm at home, I like to broadcast on YouNow. It's just really, really, really easy for me to do it on my computer here. YouTube, it's more complicated to do it from the computer, at least on mine. When I'm out and about, like when I stream after my runs, I use my cell phone. On YouTube, it's way easier. So YouTube when I'm out and about, away from the home, and YouNow when I'm at home. That's how I do it pretty much all the time that way. Unless we throw in some kind of weird Instagram or Facebook stream. Shoot, I'd see what happened. Federer's sitting down. I hope he held. Anyone know if Federer held serve there? Let me know. They're not showing the score right now. Anyway, I sound robotic. Uh-oh. Hopefully it'll get better. Okay, I think she waits better now. I'll tell you, my stream is just as strong as it was a minute ago. It's just I think YouNow, you know, they're not as well funded as YouTube. So, ooh, 6119 made it here. Right on. Let's see. Solid Threads does not carry Happy Healthy Vegan shirts. Garden Genesis. Actually, they just have these other ones that I wear sometimes because they have bananas and stuff on them. But no, the only way to get the Happy Healthy Vegan shirts is from our site, happyhealthyvegan.org. Well, okay, you're saying too it's glitchy, like static. That's not my fault. I swear I have a super strong Wi-Fi in here. It's totally like strong. So it's got to be something with you now. Blame it on them. Let's see. Oh, you didn't like all the information I asked you when you tried to sign up on YouNow. Okay, well, some people are saying it's better too, so, you know, let's just try our best here. You know, that's what happens with the internet. We know how that works out. It's not a perfect medium yet as far as, like, you know, 6119, I was just saying, when I'm at home, I stream on YouNow. It's really easy to do from my computer. When I'm out and about, like after my runs, I stream, you know this, 619, I stream on YouTube, so I go on both just because YouTube's easy on the cell phone, and YouNow is easy on the computer, so that's how I do it for now. Let's see. Clinicat asks, why do I dislike Unnatural Vegan? Well, what makes you think I dislike her? I don't dislike her. If I ever met her, I'd shake her hand and be cool, you know, I dislike some, not all, some of the information, but I do that comes from her. And more importantly, I just kind of dislike being the constant subject of vids trying to basically you know, make me look like I'm a fool or something like that. So I dislike that, you know. So yeah, it's nothing personal. If you see me make a vid once in a while responding, you notice how many videos has she made about me in the past year? Like 3, 4, 5. I've made one, you know. So I don't really go my way to make videos about her. I really don't enjoy making videos about her. I really don't. So just getting that out there. It's just it's nothing personal about her. Just there's several people on vegan YouTube that I really don't like to make videos about. One's a female, you can guess who that is, and the other two are males. I just don't even like to mention them, you know, give them any attention. So that is that. So yeah, enough of that there. Thoughts on Nick Cicado? I don't know what he's done. I made that video where I tried to offer some help to him, never heard back, just crickets. I assume he's still going down that path of junk food and getting big and stuff like that, getting fat from all his meat and stuff. So, you know, I wish him the best. I hope one day he will Oh my God, Federer's down a break and Del Potro's about to hold. Oh my God, Federer's going to be down 4-2. Oh my God, my prediction of a five-setter. Wow, Federer better pull some magic out here, man. Wow. Anyway. Um, hey JP, hey from Arizona. Adrian, you're in Long Beach? Well, I'm in Long Beach too. What do you know? So, cool. I'm glad you guys are saying the audio and video has gotten better. Again, I didn't do anything different. Matthew Chuck on YouNow suggests that UV or UN, unnatural V, anyway, is intellectually dishonest. I will say this about her last video. I didn't watch it. I don't watch her channel. I saw Foot Soldier's response to her, responding for basically the response video she made about me. See, this is silly. I'm not going to make any more videos. I'd have to title it a response to a response to a response to a response to a response. Anyway, she said I was dishonest in my video because I took Joe Rogan out of context. Now listen to me, guys. Listen to me. This is really, really good. And this is important. If any of you guys want to capture this here too and show it to her so I don't have to bother making a video because I don't want to. Anyway, did you guys watch that where she said I was dishonest? I edited Joe Rogan out of context. When he called all those vegan doctors like Esselstyn and Bernard bullshit artists, she said, I cut him short. I should have let Joe Rogan continue speaking because what he said after that made it all the better. You guys with me here? He made it all the better. Now, I didn't cut that part out intentionally because I thought it didn't really contribute anything. Here's what he said. He said, but they mean well. And she was really mad at me for cutting that out. Like, that makes it okay. Like, think about that. That's how her brain operates. You can call someone a bullshit artist. You can defame them, slander them, what have you. But as long as you say they mean well, then oh, we're cool, bro. It's totally cool. I can go up to some guy across the street, cuss him out. I can make videos about every vegan YouTuber calling them any bad thing under the sun. But as long as I say they have good intentions, Vegan Batista, they mean well, then it's all right. I didn't slander. Watch her video. I had to laugh at that. That is silly. Did she really expect anyone to believe that? So that's all I gotta say about that, you know? Word, yeah, I hear you, 619. So remember that. You can go up to if you're still in college, go up to your teachers, per her suggestions here, call your teacher a bullshit artist, because that's what Joe did. Go strictly on her method here. Call someone like your teacher or your boss, better yet, your boss, a bullshit artist, and then just say, oh, but you mean well, and then you'll be cool. Okay, so anyway, do I like potatoes? Potatoes or regular potatoes? I've never heard of potatoes. Guard Genesis, I'm talking about the unnatural vegan response to me. I'm not going to respond. You know, it's just pointless to make a response to a response to a response to a response. You know, because my original video was responding to Joe Rogan. She made a video response to that, and I responded to her. Here's the thing: she never stops. If you make a video about her responding to her, she'll have to respond to that. She just never stops. So it stops here. I'm not going to make a response video because she'll just make another one ad infinitum. Let's see. Does it cost money to join YouNow, Delinda? No, that just costs nothing. It costs nothing. You just sign up, I guess, like you do with YouTube or Google or something like that. No, I have not met Joe Rogan, Phase 503. Thanks, Vegan Zuba Chick. Yeah, I like to make positive videos, and so I tell you, there's 3 vegan YouTubers I'd rather not make videos about because they kind of put me in a less than positive place. So I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. Yeah, race lever. That's what I'm saying. Watch Foot Soldier's video about, unnatural vegans' response to me. Everything he said there, and I don't remember anything I disagree with. He just said it all there for me, so I don't have to. In fact, maybe I'll ask him if I just can take his video and upload it to my channel, because that's exactly what I'd say. He just did it with a British accent. Matthew wants to know can I spill the vegan beans on who these 3 YouTubers I'd rather not make videos about? Well, I told you got one. It's a female, so you got one out of the 3 right there. Hey 619, what are you asking? Did going vegan help me feel more positive and relaxed? I don't know. I mean, that has more to do with what I call like inner game work, you know, stuff that has to do with how you react to things, how you keep your mindfulness, you know. So that's more has to do with inner work, philosophy, psychology, spirituality, stuff like that. Matthew Chuck, good guess there. I'm not going to say yes or no, but great guess there. Oh, Melissa, his foot soldiers prior videos about her, I agree. I saw a few of them, and they are pretty over the top, picking on her like. But the last one, the one he made like 2-3 days ago, I didn't see him pull those kind of low, you know, blow tactics. He went straight for the information and responded to it in a very mature way. And I don't remember anything in there where he was, like I said, you know, just going low, like misrepresenting and being mean-spirited. I think maybe he's over that. 619, no, Freely is not one of them. I'll give you that. Let's see. Let's see. Do a video on durian, the fruit? No, I'm not a big fan of durian, the fruit. And, you know, there's not really great durian to be had out here in California. It's all frozen. Oh my God, Del Potro's up 5-3, guys. Oh my God, is Federer gonna lose, man? This is crazy. Well, that's a really good guess there, Matthew Chuck. Matthew Chuck is offering who he thinks these 3 vegans I'd rather not mention or respond to. Yeah, I know, LB. I don't think Federer. I thought Federer's going to go 5 sets. I mean, this is sad. Federer's got to hold to stay alive, and he's already down love 15 here. 3-5, love 15. Delpo is like playing like a man possessed. Like he's playing like the Del Potro of like 2008, 9 back then when he was just, you know, on fire on the hard courts this time of year. So, oh my God, he did. Oh God, he just lobbed over Federer's love 30. Federer's about to lose, guys. Oh my God, wow. And Federer had like 3 set points in the tiebreak of the 3rd set. Now he's about to go home. Wow, this is amazing. Can't believe it. Anyway, let's see. Do I find bananas put me in a great mood? Well, I just had a bunch of bananas. I just came back from my run. And the reason I didn't do my live stream right after my run is I want to get back and check out this Federer Del Potro match. I told you, these are probably my 2 favorite players of the past like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I love both these guys. So to know they're playing tonight, you know, is amazing. You know, quarterfinal match. You know, it doesn't get any better than this. You're not a Federer fan, 619, because he always won? Well, he's not going to win tonight, it looks like. It's 15:30. He's on death's door here. Let's see if he can. He's got to hold, and then he's got to break Del Potro's game next. Anyway, geez, why are you avoiding my comments and getting defensive about unnatural vegan and pointing out your ridiculous claims? Well, hey, Clemmy Cat. All right, it's back. All right, tell me, what is a ridiculous claim I made, in your opinion? And you have the floor. You have my undivided attention, Clemmy Cat. Tell me, what are these ridiculous claims that I'm avoiding? I'm not avoiding crap right now, so you have my undivided attention. Other than Federer and Delpo here, it's 30-30, which is a swing point. All right, 40-30. Looks like Federer's going to hold, but he still has to break Delpo next. All right, Clemmy Cat. Clemmy Cat, let me read your great comment again, Clemmy Cat. Why are you avoiding my comments and getting defensive about unnatural vegan pointing out my ridiculous claims? I'm waiting. Let's wait for Clemmy Cat. I assume you're a female with a name like that. You have my undivided attention. All I hear are crickets right now. Please tell me, give me an example of a ridiculous claim I made. I'd love to hear a ridiculous claim. If any of you other guys want to point out ridiculous claims I have made, all right, Federer held. Cool. All right, so what is it? It should be 5-4 and Delpo to serve next. Delpo to serve for the match. Clemmy Cat is really can't. Okay, Clemmy Cat is so upset with me, accusing me, coming to my stream here, my channel on YouTube there, and saying I make ridiculous claims as pointed by Unnatural Vegan, and I'm getting defensive. So no, I'm just getting impatient. Please tell me. Clemmy Cat, you sure can bark like a mean bad dog, but when it comes down to it, you got nothing to back it up, brah. You got nothing. You got nothing. Please, ridiculous claim. I'm waiting. Give me my ridiculous claim, Clemmy Cat. Why are you denying me my Clemmy Cat? Why are you denying this, please? No, he or she is not hijacking my live stream. I am just sidetracking my live stream to say, hey, if you're going to come on here and say that, I'm going to laugh at you because I know you can't back it up. You've had a minute. I mean, how long does it take to say, oh, I think it's ridiculous when you said that Joe Rogan said blah, 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 and you said blah, blah. How long is that going to take? All right, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds, Clemmy Cat. Oh, no, I'll be really cool. I'll give you 20 more seconds. If you can't produce anything, I'm going to put you in like timeout or block you or something like that because I think everyone doesn't have the patience to wait for you. You got nothing? You want to say that, Matthew? I know, I said that in the heat of passion, that you got nothing. She has nothing. I'm waiting 10 more seconds. Then I'm going to block Clemmy Cat or put you. You can't come to my live channel, my stream, and say I make ridiculous claims. I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous claim I made. I think on that last video, I got the wrong preposition. I will admit, I should have said Atkins died with heart disease, not of. He had other things that sent him to the hospital to die when they found heart disease. His veins were not really the least clogged veins. But anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I don't know if that's that really ridiculous. It didn't really affect the point of my argument, though. And I had all the text at the bottom from Wikipedia, how he died. So even if I got one preposition wrong, all the information was there. Let's see. Clemmy Cat. It's ridiculous when I say that Joe Rogan is against vegans. I'm trying to recall now. Did I say Joe Rogan is... Yeah, I guess I said he's anti-vegan. Well, you know, to be against someone, I said an anti-vegan, meaning someone who puts out a consistent flow of misinformation and lies, making vegans look bad, like saying he can't train or fight with vegans because they're too weak, and all these reasons why vegans can't be healthy, and it's based on pseudoscience, and you know, he's against veganism for sure, absolutely. He's not putting out pro-vegan information like, say, maybe I am or something. You can't say Joe Rogan's pro-vegan, so if you're not for something, there's only two other options. You're either ambivalent, indifferent, in the middle, or against. And I think it's a pretty safe assumption to say Joe's anti-vegan. He's on the non-vegan side. He's not the pro side. He's on the con side. So how is that ridiculous? What has Joe Rogan ever done to promote veganism? Carrying dead animals on his shoulder after he shoots them? How is that being pro-vegan? Saying that the only way to be vegan is to carefully monitor all your omega-3 fats and all this complicated crap that no one in their right mind would have the patience or be willing to do. So he's pretty much saying you really can't be vegan unless you're going to just be a nerd and calculate all your food out all the time. Vegans are too weak. Veganism, the claims of vegan doctors are not based on science. How is that pro-vegan? So I showed you that's not a ridiculous claim to make that he's anti-vegan. He's definitely not pro-vegan, and he's certainly not ambivalent about vegan. He has very strong opinions about veganism that are not pro-vegan. So yeah, thanks, Banana, for the tip there. Thanks so much. Did I study soilology? What is that? I studied sociology. So anyway, that's the best you can give me there, Clemmy Cat, huh? About Joe Rogan not being a friend of veganism. All right, Federer is still alive, guys. I told you, he has to break Delpo here. It's 4-5. Federer's got to break Delpo. Actually, 5-4 with Delpo serving and 30 all. Swing point. In tennis, if you don't know much about how it works out, 30-30 is a swing point. Whoever wins that next point has a huge advantage. So it's like having advantage, like add when you're at deuce. So let me just check this out. There's a huge point here. Delpo's about to serve. Federer backhand. Okay, it was out. First serve was out, so we're going to see a second serve here. Let's see. Um, oh, oh no, is it match point? It's match point, guys. Oh my God. Okay, so how is this ridiculous? Clemmy Cat says, also, why don't you watch her videos when she made a response to you? You know why? I'll tell you why. Well, first of all, I used all the footage that Foot Soldier used. Here's the reason why. And I don't know how to say this without sounding mean. I really don't know how to say this without sounding mean. But I really, and it's nothing personal. I just don't enjoy watching her videos. I really don't. It doesn't even have to be a video about me. I really just kind of feel dark and sad, kind of for her, but not for me. I just don't like to go in that mind space. It's like the same reason why I don't watch like horror movies or something like that. Delpo just won. Oh my God. Delpo just beat Federer in 4 sets. So that's why I don't watch her videos. Yeah, I just don't. We said that in our response when we made the video about her. We said we don't watch her videos. So she watches ours to get some information. Cool. Just a personal choice. And I told you, there's 3 people who I don't like to talk about. And also, another thing that all 3 of these vegan YouTubers share is I don't watch their videos. I don't. Because it takes me to that same place where I feel kind of dark and dirty, and I just don't want to go there. So that's why. So if that's ridiculous, I don't have to watch every vegan YouTube channel. In fact, I don't watch that many of them. I have finite time. If I'm going to watch a vegan YouTube channel, I'm going to watch one that makes me feel good, or at least one I find entertaining, informative, something. So, that's why. That's why I don't watch her videos. And I said, I'm not trying to be mean here. She's not the only one. There's 2 other people who I never watch their videos. Even if I hear them that they're talking about me, I just don't watch their videos because I just don't want to give them the time of day. So that's that. So if you find that ridiculous, Clemmy Cat, that I don't watch her videos, so be it. But there's a million other YouTubers who I don't watch their videos as well. Let's see. Let's see, what do I think about gluten, says this Jasmine. I don't really think about gluten. I have no fears or worries about gluten. I don't eat it all that often because you see the foods we eat. We don't eat that much with gluten, but we don't have any reactions or problems with gluten. It just turns out we have kind of a low gluten diet, but it's not intentional or anything like that. Yeah, I've read Wheat Belly. It's bunk. It's bogus. Let's see. Thoughts equals TV. What are you talking about there? I was watching a great tennis match here. I can't believe Roger Federer didn't win. Oh my God! But I'm so happy for Juan Martín del Potro. He's been injured, played with weird wrist injuries for years, and it seemed like he was never going to be back on the top of men's tennis again. He'd come back, then he'd get injured again, be gone for a year. He's back now. He's into the semifinals of the U.S. Open. And he won the U.S. Open about 2008 or 9. I forgot. It was back then. So I'm stoked for him. I love Federer. I love Juan Martín del Potro too. And I've seen both of them play matches in front of me live in person too. And they're both amazing players to watch. The power of Juan Martín's forehand, the power of Federer's forehand. They're beautiful. These are the 2 best forehands in tennis, I think. It's cool to get to see some of that tonight. Anyway, let's see. I told you, Clemmy Cat, why I don't watch her videos, because I'm not going to make a do you want me to make a response to a response to a response to a response to a response? Tons of people talk about us on YouTube. It doesn't mean I'm obligated to watch their videos and make a response video. That's kind of the definition of trolling, just to make a video just to get a response. Not to say that's what she or anyone else does, but that's why I don't like to watch her videos. They make me feel kind of ill. And she's not the only one. There's several other YouTubers that produce that same kind of feeling in me for various reasons. So life is short, time is precious. Might as well focus your consciousness. Where you're going to put your mind, where you're going to put your energy at, into something that doesn't make you feel kind of negative. Yeah, Jill Brewer. She's very unpleasant. I'll stand right behind you there, Jill Brewer. She's very unpleasant to me. Not to say she's unpleasant to everyone, to Clemmy Cat here trolling me. No, she's just unpleasant to me and to Jill. So you have to respect that. Why should you force me to subject myself to like a 30-minute video where I'm going to feel unpleasant the whole time. You can't make someone do something that they find unpleasant. That's what prison's for, right? It's not what a free individual does. She's extremely logical. Well, same could be said about me too, right? I have a philosophy degree too, but I also have a background in research design too, which she doesn't have. So tough crap, Anyway, on to you guys partying. Let's see. You guys asking here. Okay, Jill knows what I'm talking about, but the other two I don't watch. You find entertaining. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. I'm not saying they're intrinsically bad or unpleasant or whatever adjective you want to put in there or add. Yeah, it's just a personal thing. Some people kind of make me ill when I watch them. It's true, it's just how it works. You started watching us after seeing us on Dr. Oz, Banana. We were not on Dr. Oz. We were on the Doctors, Dr. Stork. No more Fruit Lux coming up, Jill, but we're going to be doing a few Veg Fest, San Diego Veg Fest on October 1st. It's confirmed now. I was just emailing. I go, is this really happening or not? Because it's coming up really soon. October 1st in downtown San Diego, and end of October 1st, San Diego, and the end of October, SoCal Veg Fest in Orange County. Yeah, Dr. Stroke, Matthew, you got that right. That's who we were on. Yeah, BL Meyer, this is another reason why I don't watch these 3 specific YouTubers. I don't care if they're even talking about me and slander me. I don't care, because as BL Meyer says, negative force, listen, Clemmy Cap. Why are you even here if I'm such a bad person anyway? But anyway, negative force is very draining on people. Rather be positive. And hi, BL Meyer. Thanks for saying hi to us. Sheena C, throughout the day, what can I eat? Well, we got our book there. Keep it carb, baby. We got it on hard, whatever, printed. We got ebooks for it that cost less. And we have our day in the life videos. What we eat in a day. We have a whole bunch of those on our YouTube channel. What we eat in a day videos. I make them. Angie makes them. So you have tons of resources to see what kind of food we eat in a day. We're just eating plant foods all day. Usually whole food plants, but sometimes have something a little naughtier once in a while. It's all good. Uh-oh, I can't see. Oh, there's. Just getting started here. Well, what's happening to YouTube here? Well, I'm glad you don't consider me a bad person, Clemmy Cat. Anyway, how does Grimly Fiendish ask, how do you save your keto friends from imminent death? Well, there's certain vegan YouTube channels out there that don't think keto's all that bad. I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know if your keto friends are in imminent death, but I know what you're saying. I feel sad for them and all those animals that the non-vegan keto people eat. You really can't tell them anything because they have their own self-contained logic. They're like, the bro science that they rely upon to argue that saturated fat is good for you. Cholesterol and heart disease is just a myth with no science. So they have their kind of self-contained universe that they all kind of subscribe to. So it's hard to break through to that. Okay, Angie, good question. Where is Angie? She should be at her full moon Kundalini yoga class tonight. Well, I don't know if it's class is the right word, but experience, whatever you want to say. She's doing Kundalini yoga this evening. She does it at least once a week, and some weeks more than once when there's like a full moon or something going on. No, I don't know what Roblox is, Mr. John. John, what is Roblox? Okay, on YouTube. Let's see. Partying asks, have I tried to convince our family members to go vegan? Yeah, we've tried, and we have never made any of them go vegan. We've made them go to vegan festivals and make vegan food on Thanksgiving. Not for the whole family, but just for a few of us. But no, I've had zero success getting any family members to say, F it. I'm going vegan now. No more excuses. So, sorry, I get jealous when I see people. I got my dad vegan, my brother vegan, my whole family vegan. And wow, you're good. I'm not that good. I can't do that. I'm trying. 619 asks, do I think cholesterol is underlooked compared to fat, sodium, and sugar? At least for non-vegans? No, because how many billions of dollars are being made each year from people taking statins, cholesterol lowering medication. So no, cholesterol is in the public mindfulness. Yeah, Jill, family never listens. You're totally right there. All right, you've had the same experience too, partying, right on. Live stream of one of my basketball games. They're pretty boring. I don't know. I guess I got to get Angie down sometime. Yeah, maybe so. That's I can't film any of that, but maybe Angie will do that. I'm just trying to find some local vegans to play with, to play some basketball with. So if you're a Los Angeles, SoCal vegan, and you want to play some basketball, and maybe we'll film it, let me know. So, let me know. Bring your A game, though. Even though I'm 50, doesn't mean I suck. Let's see. What kind of music am I into? Oh my God, I'm beyond genres at this point. I just like music that just moves me deeply. So it crosses all genres of music. If you listen to some classic stuff like Pink Floyd, listen to jazz like Coltrane or Miles Davis. Listen to some country like Merle Haggard, some old country. Pop music. It goes all over the place. Whatever I feel something for, some kind of a connection. Let's see. Yes, Clemmy, yeah, vegan activism is important for sure. And everyone has their own way. Vegan activism doesn't mean you have to go out and do some kind of act in public, like what Direct Action does, where they go out in public and chant, or even acts of vandalism, like, putting vegan stickers on things, You don't have to do it that way. Vegan activism just could be, you're a good example. People ask you, why are you vegan? And you have good things to tell them. You have, the health, the science, Vegan basketball, the ball is leather. Not the balls I play with aren't. I don't think most basketballs have been leather for quite a long time. I know my basketballs aren't leather. I don't even think the NBA style ones are leather anymore. I'll check on that, but I haven't played with a leather ball in ages. And again, even if someone has one, you don't have to have a leather ball. There's so many options for basketballs. They're usually some kind of synthetic composite material of some kind. Let's see. My favorite band, depends what day you ask me. It depends what decade you ask me. If you ask me in the 90s, it was the Cocteau Twins. If you ask me in the 2000s, the Zeros, it's probably Pink Floyd. I'm not sure who it is right now. Okay, we don't want any nasty jokes here, Jasmine, you naughty person there. Making a basketball reference joke there and making it naughty. Let's see. If I could only eat, Perennium Pope asks, am I reading your name right? If I could only eat one grain for the rest of my life, which one would I choose? Well, the one I eat the most of now is got to be some kind of brown rice, California brown rice. So yeah, I would like to keep eating brown rice. I also love quinoa, but I don't eat it as often. It's way more expensive too. Yeah, quinoa is definitely fab there. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. I like white rice too, but yeah, brown's overall better for you. Yeah, it has less arsenic typically too. Yeah, Delinda, you know what I'm talking about, just cross genres of music. Art by Alex Bunches. I gather you guys look like the goth in the '90s. That's the impression that I got from watching old videos. Well, good question. I'll just answer that quickly. Most people really don't care if I like the goth or not, but the label I was on, Project Records, Google them. They're still around. They are kind of associated with a certain aspect of the goth scene. A lot of goth fans are attracted to their music and buy their their albums and CDs and all that. But yeah, we weren't really goth. I was never really goth per se, So, but yeah, it's a good question to ask, I guess. Breath Arian, Ambassador of Truth. Really, when was the last time you had any food, Ambassador of Truth? Yeah, I'm done talking about unnatural vegan. I'm totally with you, Trisha. I didn't come here to make this the unnatural vegan response video night or anything like that. Danny R asked a very practical question. Do I drink wine or non-alcoholic wine, and what kind do I like to drink? Yeah, I really don't drink much in the way of wine or beer. I did in the past, but now that I'm like healthier and eating cleaner, a lot of whole food plants, you kind of notice what things aren't really like jiving well with your body when you do them. That said, yeah, I'll have wine usually on special occasions, like when we went out we watched our vlog in San Francisco from July 31st. It came out in August. You can see us shipping some champagne or wine. I think we had rosé. I can't remember anymore. But yes, anyway, yeah, I'll have some on special occasions. Angie and I had our anniversary last month, and we had a little bit then too. And we had some on her birthday back in February. So you can see there's just like special occasions. So it's not like I'm trying to be straight edge, or anything like that. It's just like I'll have them, but I feel it. It's like, okay, I feel that weird woozy feeling. I feel the dehydration. I think if you're already kind of eating bad food, you don't notice these things because you're already feeling that anyway 24/7. Is wine vegan? Jill Brewer asks. Some is, some is not. Depends on how it's clarified. So yeah, you got to do some research on that for sure. Oh, thanks, Ken. That we are epic. Do I like Metallica? No, I've never been a big Metallica fan. No. Let's see. Cool, thanks, Ken. I'm glad you think that we're epic, and I'm a great dude. Thank you. I bet you're probably a great dude too. Let's see what else you guys ask in there. Do I like grunge? Well, that's kind of a wide genre. Like is like let's see. People say like Nirvana's grunge, but is like Pearl Jam grunge. They just happen to be in Seattle, but when I hear them, I hear more like Led Zeppelin than like something grungy, just like a '90s Led Zeppelin. But yeah, there's some really cool songs by the '90s Seattle artists. You'll see me jamming some Pearl Jam. You'll see me jamming some Nirvana sometimes when I'm just goofing off, having some fun. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a big fan. But yeah, what was I playing a lot? I was just this winter time. It was really cold, and I was wearing lots of flannel. So I was joking with Angie. I feel like I belong in '90s Seattle. I'd be sitting there jamming on the guitar, even flow. I'm just goofing off like that. Nirvana. I like yes. Nevermind. Obviously, great album. Something in the Way. That's probably my favorite Nirvana song. I like the more moody kind of songs. That's an awesome song. I'll jam that on the guitar sometimes as well. Let's see. What else are we talking about here? I don't remember Game Theory. Let's see. Any favorite vegan candy? I can't say I eat any vegan candy really. Just like Ben and Jerry's or Anadamu ice cream, the dairy-free vegan stuff. But let's see. Queen. I was never a big fan of Queen. I don't think I even play any of their songs on guitar. Ethnic music. Depends what you mean by ethnic music. I mean, I listen to music from all over the world, not on a given day or anything like that. But yeah, totes. I used to listen to tons of music from India, not necessarily like Ravi Shankar, but people more contemporary to him, like say like Zakir Hussain on tablas, and I forgot who some of those sitar players were. This is like a a few decades ago. I've kind of forgot. I used to go out to, there's a local college in Pasadena where, at least back then, you'd see a lot of these artists come and tour. So I'd go out and watch them. They'd serve Indian food, vegetarian Indian food. Sit down and watch like 2 hours of Indian music with sitar, the tablas, the thing that drones, what's that thing called? Having a mind blank right now. Anyway, that's not important right now. God, it's bugging me though. I should know what that's called. The thing that just kind of drones. Someone help me out here. No, it's not the sitar. That's the one where they're playing the leads on. Gosh, it's bugging me. It's going to come to me after the stream's over. I'm going to blurt it out. Let's see. Yeah, those were fun times for sure. Yeah, it was before I met Angie, unfortunately, but she would have dug them too. Those were cool. Let's see, what else you guys chatting on here? What is Roblox, Mr. John? Is that a band? Is that a person? Or you're not like pimping a pharmaceutical? It sounds like a weird drug you see on a late night commercial. Side effect symptoms include death, nausea, blah, blah. Let's see. Now, I don't think I've heard that particular song. Yeah, in fact, I'm sure Angie right now is hearing some really good like Kundalini Indian music by some of these American artists making Kundalini yoga type spiritual music. Yeah, type O negative. Yeah, I had some friends that are really close friends with some of the guys in type O negative. Peter Steele, right? Yeah, I never met them or anything. Now I was never into that. I don't really like more edgy things like that. I like more ethereal, beautiful, or dark, but dark without being like with like a edge like that. Dark meaning something like like say the Cure's album Faith. Something like that. Even Pornography, if you haven't heard those 2 albums by The Cure. What else is a good dark album? Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Love that album. A lot of people think it's party music. Well, that's on like Dark Side of the Moon, a song like Money or something like that, which is actually quite dark in its lyric content. But no, I like more dark stuff. I call it beautiful sadness. There's this fine edge where the music's simultaneously beautiful. You want to cry because it's so beautiful, yet you want to cry because it's so devastatingly sad. That's what I'm looking for in music. I mean, there's other stuff I like too. I like some more upbeat stuff, but that's the thing that really hits my soul hard. That beautiful sadness. Yeah, The Cure. Cool. I'm glad we got some Cure fans there. Wait, October Project. I remember October Project. Who was in that band? Tambura. Thank you. That's the name of the instrument that I couldn't remember. The one that you're sitting upright and it has like 4 kind of drone strings. The tambura. The tambura. The classic trios. The tambura playing kind of the drone notes, making like this pad that's the sitarist is jamming on, and then the tablas for the rhythm. So that's your classic Indian music, classical trio there. Yeah, Mazzy Star. Yeah, I saw them play live at the Palladium with the Cocteau Twins. Let's see. Elliott Smith. Yeah, I remember when my last album with Love Spirals Downwards came out. It was right when XO came out, and I always remember watching his album take off. But our album wasn't doing that much worse than XO. It wasn't like making us like look silly or anything like that. But yeah, he's a sad story there, poor guy. Stevie Nicks, yeah, she's great too. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac, man. You guys dig into the deeper catalog of Fleetwood Mac, like songs I'm talking have that beautiful sadness thing I like. Is like on let's say on Rumors, the albums everyone's heard probably is Oh Daddy. That's not her song, it's a Christine McVie song, but she writes some of the sadder songs. Brown Eyes on Tusk. And also on Tusk, Beautiful Child. Just go Google that right now. Find it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube's probably got it. Look for Beautiful Child by Fleetwood Mac. I love that song. Love that song. That just has that beautiful sadness thing. On their album Fleetwood Mac by Fleetwood Mac, there's a song called Crystal. That's a Stevie Nicks song. That she wrote for Lindsey Buckingham to sing. Another beautiful, sad song. And I love the mini Moog solo that Christine McVie plays on the end. Anyway, let me get back here. Do the Cinnamon Challenge. What is the Cinnamon Challenge, Mr. John? I have no idea. Um, I would love to go to Montana, Roku. We have no plans for anything like that. I'd love to go see that part of the world. It looks so beautiful from what I can tell. My Native Americanness will probably just go nuts if I were to go up there. And for a personal doctor, I'd love any of those vegan doctors. Even though they're bullshit artists, I would have them in a second. Ozzy, yeah, I had Ozzy's Blizzard of Oz when I was a teenager in high school. I was kind of a Randy Rhoads fan, you know. I could still bust out Crazy Train. I even kind of remember most of the guitar solo too, but yeah, I wouldn't want to play it live right now for you, that's for sure. Let's see, Jason Mraz. I know the name. It's not ringing a bell for me. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here? Evanescence? No, I'm not familiar with their music. Oh, cool. Thanks, Delinda. Delinda on YouTube says, when I hear our song Believe from our album Future Past, it makes you cry. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit that beautiful sadness thing I'm talking about. Yeah, Believe is one of our beautiful sad songs for sure. Yeah, for sure. Angie's wrote some really poignant lyrics for it, and I thought, yeah, the music I came up for that song is cool. If you haven't heard it, go check that out. It's on all those music streaming platforms. You can buy our album Future Past from our website. You can buy just the song on iTunes or what have you, or just listen to it for free on a streaming thing. Okay, someone's trying to assert that bacon and eggs is good for your heart, and we all know that's a bunch of crap. I'm going to put you in a little timeout there, and you can think about that. No, we don't do any share covers. The Wall's got some amazing songs too, you know. I mean, this is a song, The Wall's amazing, but Hate You, full-on beautiful sadness thing there. Comfortably Numb, arguably one of the greatest guitar solos of all time. I tear up when I saw David Gilmour play that song live at the Hollywood Bowl like a year or two ago. I mean, yeah, that's an awesome album. What else is really good on that record? Some really good songs on The Wall, even though it's got some weird stuff too. It shouldn't have been a double album. Too bad. Oh, Gypsy. Yeah, Gypsy's a great song. If we're talking about back to that era of Fleetwood Mac, Sarah, amazing song. That's another song that makes me tear up. Sarah. Whew. I should go listen to the like on Tusk. There's like 20 songs. Most of them are kind of weird, but there's like maybe 5 just amazing songs on that album. It gets much bad publicity because of those 15 weird songs. Black metal, that's what you like, Clemmy Cat? Let's see, ever hear of like Mortis or Emperor? They put, I think Mortis put out a few records on our label. He did. Remember Mortis put out a couple albums on our label back in the day, Norwegian black metal. Yeah, the Bee Gees have some really good songs too, you know. Fanny, Be Careful With My Love. Look up that song. I love that song. That's an amazing song. Their falsetto's cool. The music's cool. The chord changes. It's just a beautiful song. Michael Jackson. Yes, I told you I love Michael Jackson. Gosh, I remember the album he made, the last one he made while he was still alive. I like his older stuff more, like, you know, like Off the Wall. But on his last album he made, Rock My World, Butterfly, amazing songs. Okay, you guys know Emperor. Wow, cool. My shirt says Dustin Raw, Monkey Business. Favorite Michael Jackson song? It's got to be Billie Jean. It's definitely got to be Billie Jean. I love that song. That's another beautifully sad song. I just love that funk groove that him and Quincy Jones got going here. That bass line, the tight drums, that keyboard pad. Love that song. Yeah, Man in the Mirror is a good song, but yeah, something about Billie Jean. For me, that's all-time Michael Jackson. Yeah, not only could the guy sing like the Dickens and dance like nobody's business, the guy can produce records, and he's like Prince. You know, he has had the complete package going on there. You don't see too many artists like that. Say Blue Waffle? I just said Blue Waffle. You're asking the weirdest stuff there. Let's see. We're talking about music today. That's cool. I like this. No, JC, I haven't heard any Roger Waters. You know, I have to be completely upfront and transparent. I speak for me and Angie. We're, as far as the dichotomy of Pink Floyd after Roger's ego got kind of big after like Dark Side of the Moon. we're Dave Gilmour. We relate more to Dave's music and everything. I appreciate Roger's talent. Don't get me wrong. I've watched some of his live solo concerts before too, so I'm not totally anti-Roger, but I really connect with Dave. Maybe it's because I'm a guitar player and I have all these Stratocasters and stuff like that. And like kind of the moodiness that he's known for. I'm a Dave fan, but yeah, so I haven't been following Roger. Again, not to disrespect him or anything like that, but just I'm a Dave fan, you know. Let's see. Cool, vegan Zuma chick. I'm glad you like our moody music. Let's see. Now, I haven't seen the Sugar film. Why is Siri acting up here? Okay, no, yeah, I know there's some moody hip hop out there too, Sap. I should ask Angie about that. She listens to stuff like that. Band she's gotten into recently. She dragged me down to YouTube Space to see them on Music Night a few weeks ago. It's Chase Atlantic. You guys heard of them? Three like 20-year-old Australian boys, basically. But they've been they kind of make more white kid kind of music, but they got picked up by some cool like hip hop-ish kind of producers. Maybe hip hop's the wrong word, more soul kind of producers. Totally just put this funk in their sound and just made them sound really slick. Mr. John, you're asking the craziest stuff tonight. Let's see. Let's see, what else you guys talking about there? Someone here has a crush? I have a crush on Ask Yourself and Vegan Gains? What do you mean? What are you talking? I didn't even know who Ask Yourself is. I just know who he is because he's the guy that does the debates with Vegan Gains, and I don't even watch the debates anymore. I just, yeah, this is live, Manny Fesh. This is fully live right now. Let's see what else we're talking about here. That's a good comparison there. Yeah, Sid Barrett, we're talking about Pink Floyd, is like Brian Wilson, who just never came back to reality. That did happen to artists back then. You don't hear about that as much anymore. But yeah, in complete honesty, too, I respect Sid Barrett. I like some of that early Pink Floyd stuff, but if Dave never had come and like taken over the band, I don't think I would have been a Pink Floyd fan, because I just like once Dave got there, just started getting great around the time of Metal, and from then for the last few albums until they finished with Final Cut, he took it to the next level. Cool, thanks for the tip there, Jill Brewer. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I see your comment about the cherry season. Yeah, it lasted a long time this year. I guess because I was going to the market, and after our farmers market stopped carrying it, I've seen them from like Oregon and finally Washington State, so I just kept eating them as long as they came. I had them all through August, so I was stoked. I ate more cherries this year than pretty much any year of my life. And the reason why I bring that up is I am a freaking cherry fan. That's my favorite fruit. You can eat cherries all day, all summer. In fact, I have them pretty much every day. Like in the morning, they go in my smoothie with the bananas. At night, I eat cherries just out of the bowl, just munch, munch, munch. Fresh, local cherries are the best, Yeah, the ones that are from another state, they're cool, but the ones you get at farmers market that are fresh and local, ooh, so good. Let's see, who are we talking about now? Sixto Rodriguez. Now, I don't know who that is. And a couple of guys said, you got a bike? That's new for you? Cool, yeah, biking's cool. I like it in the summertime, especially when it's kind of too hot to go for a run. You come back all drenched in sweat like I did this evening with my running club. So yeah, having a bike, just get some exercise in, come back, and get to work. Let's see. Cool, Manny, saying your wife and you became vegans because of us, me and Angie. And your lives have been so much better and healthier. Thanks. That's why. Are you still there, my critic here on YouTube? That's why we make videos, and that's why I don't like to spend a lot of time responding to certain vegans who I told there's 3 vegans. So I just don't watch their channels, and I don't like to make response videos. I want to make videos that actually help people in some way in their vegan journey, either inspiring you somehow or giving you some information about like how we eat, the science behind it all. So that's what we're here for. I've said this before. I don't wake up in the morning. Are you still watching Clemmy Cat still? I don't wake up in the morning and say, gee, I get out of bed because I'm going to rip someone a new one in a video. No, that's not that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for people like Manny Fresh here. And I'll quote you here. Manny Fresh says, "No more diabetes, bro. Thank you," with the gratitude hands. Thank you. See, that's why I get up in the morning and make these videos. It's not to grind an axe with vegans who make video after video about me being this, crazy, unreasonable person who eats a lot of whole food plants and gets a moderate amount of exercise and sunlight. So I make videos where I can help you in some way because, I tell you, midlife now, that's where I'm at. I've worked, I've done my bit in jobs that I didn't really care for, and I realized the second half of my life I want to do something where I'm helping you as opposed to helping businesses I don't care for, corporations I don't care for. I want to make some even if it only helps a couple people, I don't care. But I'm glad I have a platform where I can help many people, much more than a couple. Thank goodness for social media. Oh, thanks for the tips there, Juneberg. Thank you so much. Do I like memes? That's the first kind of reasonable question you've asked, Mr. John. Yeah, I guess so. Depends. I've helped you 26119 WeFan. Cool. You're welcome. So I'm glad I have and Angie have been able to help you guys out in some way. Maybe it's a small way, maybe it's a large way. Helped Manny get off diabetes. Cures diabetes. And I've never made the claim, watch Happy Healthy Vegan, I'm going to cure your diabetes. But I'm glad the information that I direct towards you, and I never tell you how to do it. I just funnel information your way. Here's what I learned. Here's what I read. Here's what I have done. And it's up to you to figure out, hey, can that help me in some way? And if it does, that's it. That's what I'm here for. So as opposed to getting up and ripping someone a new one. But I do enjoy the health debunkings because there's just so much nonsense coming out of mainstream media lately. Let's see. So cool. All right. So let's see. Burritos or tacos? Both. What's wrong? Get a burrito, get a taco, eat them all. Why make that false dichotomy there? Manny says, Ryan, help point us to the science and Dr. Greger and others. Cool. Yeah, that's what I do. I try to direct you towards the scientists, the doctors, the ones that are, that are most qualified to speak to the science of it, most qualified. Not to say those without advanced degrees cannot speak of it, but those who do have those degrees are most qualified. And it's just me just trying to show you what they're saying. I don't make any pretense to say I'm like the know-it-all vegan, but I do rely on science to make my opinions. I just don't pull stuff out of my butt, as opposed to what some other unnamed vegan channel may say about us. Anyway, cool, Feta. Yeah, we try to stay positive. It gets tougher and tougher the more you're around and you kind of become a target for others. People just love to say the craziest stuff about us. So, it's fortunately I have the kind of right mindset, Buddhism, to deflect negative energy away. Not to say it doesn't affect me, but it's like meditation. Ever really do meditation where there's different kinds of meditation, but I'm talking about the kind where you try to keep your mind still and focused on being thoughtless. Yeah, even that's a thought in itself, but you kind of just go with me here. Then you're just kind of trying to focus being thoughtless. You'll see a thought kind of drift in. And you don't get pissed I'm not being thoughtless anymore. Just you acknowledge it. Okay, there's a thought, and let's just let it go out. And that's what I am kind of with the negative energies directed my way. I see it, I acknowledge it, but I don't sit there and dwell on it. Oh, let's meditate and ponder that negative energy all day. Best thing is to acknowledge it and just send it away. And that's why I was saying earlier, there's 3 vegan YouTubers who I refuse to watch their channels. And that's the reason why. I feel just bombarded with the negative energy. And I just don't want to be deflecting it all day. I'd rather watch someone putting out positive energy or just do nothing, meditate or something like that. So again, it's not anything personal other than their energies are not compatible with how I like to operate. Ayahuasca. Have I ever done ayahuasca? In the 90s, I made something called a brew called mushroom ayahuasca. I did some mushrooms on occasion in the 90s, and I mixed it with with something that made it like ayahuasca, and it's basically way too nuts. I've kind of done it, but not in the classic form that you're thinking of. I was ahead of my time. Yeah, I was. It was really before that information was even on the internet or anything like that. Manny Fresh says, a certain vegan is one of those people that I'm referring to. You're probably right. I'm not going to say who it is, though. Roku says, you're a Buddhist too, you say, and people will say, oh, that's why you're vegan. And it makes me chuckle because that's not the reason. No, I mean, it's helpful. I mean, think about it. If you're really a Buddhist and you really have compassion for all sentient beings, that would mean not eating any sentient beings, right? So I'm surprised that, I mean, there is a big Buddhist, vegetarian, and vegan contingent. There's all these like local Chinese and Southeast Asian restaurants around California that are Buddhist, and that's why what I'm trying to say is, yeah, there should be even more vegan Buddhists. There really should be. But yeah, I'll be a chariotarian though, Jill. You totally got that. Let's see what's going on the YouTube here. Can positive energy build cities? I don't know. You tell me. Do I play chess? Yes, I like to play chess. I don't play that often, but yeah, I've been playing for a lot of my life. And I'm all right. I'm not bad, but I'm all right, definitely. Let's see. You're going to microdose on LSD there in W Backcountry? Yeah. I have a friend who's really into that, yeah, just sub-threshold levels where you just might feel a little tingling or something like that, I don't know. I've never really experimented much with that, so I have nothing to say about that. Any advice for new vegan YouTubers? Asked Hugo Zapita. Any channel ideas to expand vegan channel variety? It's tough at first to find your voice, what your place is. So you just have to experiment and see what feels right for you and what resonates with your viewers. So give it a shot. It took us like a year plus to kind of find our voice. I mean, yeah, of course, you just got to come out and say something, but you got to figure out what your thing is, what you want to share. And it doesn't even have to be about veganism. You could be, say you're like a great tennis player. I have that on my mind because I was just watching Federer and Del Potro. You could have a tennis channel, and then you don't have to be out there hitting balls, but talk about stuff, and you bring veganism in, whatever you want to do. Or it could be a full-on vegan channel. Just got to find your authentic voice, and that's the word I want to emphasize. Your authentic voice, your true voice, where you're not copying someone, you're not trying to be someone, you're sharing yourself and being very true and real to who you are. So that's my tip for you. And it could be slow going at first, so don't look at it as a job or anything like that. Just do it because it's something you enjoy doing. Let's see. All right, what's going on here? The woke vegan, do you guys attend animal rights marches? No, we typically don't do that. Not that we're against it, but we figure we probably should. We figure we can have more of an impact actually doing what we do. Most animal rights activists, aren't, making YouTube videos like, 3-4 times a week. I'm not dissing anyone or anything. That I'm saying that's their strength, their passion. Just like, there's vegan doctors. That's their strength. That's their wheelhouse. And this is kind of our wheelhouse here. But we're trying to go out and do more. Not to pimp the shoes that we wear, but the As Nature Intended A&I brand. Look, if they're in the show notes for all our YouTube videos, or most of them at least. I don't even know if they're in most of them anymore. Anyway, if you use our code HappyVegan, $5 doesn't go to us. It goes to Mercy for Animals. So we're contributing in that way too. Astrological signs, asked Super Angry Koala. I'm Leo, Angie. It's opposite of me, Aquarius. Leo, me, she, Aquarius. Good night, Manny Fresh. I'm glad you popped by here. And actually, let's see. Delinda, okay, I kind of missed your question there, but it sounds like everyone gave you some great advice and encouragement there, so awesome. And with this, I should get going, guys. I got back from a run. I'm dirty. I'm sweaty. I probably need to make some real food. I just had a smoothie to fill me back up, but I should get split. And I thought I'd only be on like half an hour, and you guys got me on here almost an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm done talking about Unnatural Vegan. If you can replay this broadcast, I've mentioned her more than enough. I'm not going to continue on with that. That was my whole point on coming, but I'll just say it like this. why do I have to be the bigger one? Sounds like she was pretty mean regarding me as well. So how come I have to be the holier than thou perfect human, you know? So anyway, I'll leave it at that. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. You guys have been cool and chill, and I feel cool and chill hanging out with you guys too. So thanks a lot. Appreciate your coolness, guys. So good night. I'm gonna go carb up, and hopefully Angie will be back soon too.